A compass is only useful if no one else can read it. Once they do, you're steered into any inferno they call salvation for its mighty warmth. And any warmth is better than icy truth. Icy truth. Allow summer to end. The rest of the year awaits us. My preacher said he could get my soul to heaven immediately, so I sold it to him last Wednesday. They map your good, like an error in the code, and suddenly every path leads back to their agenda. Family, foes, and flickering state, all pulling strings scented with virtue. I'm so confused, I can't tell what's real and what's not anymore on the internet. But hey, they don't know they're doing it, they just want you safe. In their cage of safe. Safe with all the other chickens in the slaughterhouse. Bit of a hot take.
Pursuit of moral purity and ideal justice slips into violence. This is exactly what happened in the Soviet Union. The original communist revolutionaries were so clear and bright-eyed on the utopia that they wanted to build. But between Lenin and Stalin, there were an estimated 1 million political executions.
But what if your morals are just outdated apps on an ancient OS? Don't kill because of population failure. Don't steal or someone's going to kill you. Don't lie because the only people who should think lying is okay is the leaders, the people these little rules mean absolutely nothing to. But are you willing to become that lowly scum? Are you willing to assume that lowly environment? We only call it good if it swells the swarm. Survival scripts, etched in blood and bylaws. Upgrade the environment and all your little virtues corrupt. Does it seem like a virtuous world? Glitching and blue screening into tyranny as the little ants cry for dear sweet food. If only our acacia would provide once more. Morality is an antivirus for the threats of a caveman. But now it's floating the balloons, and Oatsy never used a rubber in his goddamn life, Sarah! But God is just the name we gave to peer pressure. And virtue is the invisible thumb, steadily guiding the defenseless in the direction of the herd. Not that the herd isn't wise, wisdom of the crowd is a real thing. But are you? Did you know a soul burns hotter than coal? And every moral is a chain dripping like roses. Good is not sacred. Good is a tool until the very moment it rusts. And quite the old world we do live in, Spartan. Nothing ought to be. Nothing ought not to be. Things ought to just be. In the flickering state. On, off, error, repeat. Ad infinitum. That's the truth, Jimmy. One cannot plant every seed in the same soil. A farmer starves his crop, chasing absolutes. One cannot harvest every crop in the same season. A farmer starves his crop, chasing absolutes. A mini mist, O being of it, is superior to the darkened thundercloud, even if only in its passing moment.
For I shall be silent among those who are silent.